What's up, YouTube? So, last part of the 8-part series. So, final piece of mail here. And this is going to become basically a centerpiece of my collection. So, I am so excited to open this and show you guys what I've gotten. So, let's look at it. Oh, yeah. So, I was able to splurge. And I'm going to take this out of the plastic. And as a Yankee fan, this is the card for me. So I've splurged and bought a Joe DiMaggio 1939 play ball. So first of all, let's look at this card real good. So I watched several of these and bid on several of them. I mean, this is an old card, so there's a blemish right there. The corners are not in terrible shape. What I liked about it, and I mean, it's each preference of your own, but the card's just got really good centering. So it's a PSA 2. So the pop report on this thing, there's only 97 of them, which I am so proud to own this. And again, stuff like this, when it gets in my collection, it's never coming out again. So a little bit about Joltin' Joe. So he was dubbed the Yankee Clipper by a radio announcer for the Yankees named Arch McDonald. Obviously, he was a center fielder for 13 years, became a Hall of Famer in 1955, retired in 1951. At the time when he retired, he was 5th in home runs with 361 and then 6th in slugging percentage. He started out his career in a minor professional league. It was called the PCL. And what I found interesting, I didn't know this, so in 1932 when he came up, he actually had a 61-game hitting streak in the PCL league. I did not know that. And he was quoted as saying that getting a hit became more important than eating or sleeping. Wow. So his major league debut was on May 3rd, 1936. This guy took the Yankees to 9 World Series. I mean, that is incredible. I mean, talk about the GOAT. 9 World Series. In his rookie season, he hit 29 home runs in 139 games, which that stood for 80 years. And this is the guy that broke it. I think we're all familiar with him, the Judge. And so DiMaggio holds the record for the most seasons with home runs over Ks. So 7 times with at least 20 home runs. So he had more home runs than strikeouts. Me and my friend Scott, Big D for Life, talk about this all the time about guys who, they can hit a lot of home runs, but they strike out over 100. And if you play fantasy, you can really relate to that. What's interesting about DiMaggio, too, is that Mickey Mantle and some others have been quoted as saying that DiMaggio would have hit a lot more home runs if he hadn't been at Yankee Stadium. So just so you guys know that Yankee Stadium had a left center field that was 457 feet. I mean, that is incredible. They called it the 45-degree graveyard. And Mickey Mantle was quoted as saying that many times DiMaggio would hit a pop fly 425 feet, and it would not make it out of there. But, I mean, despite all that, he still hit all those home runs. He was a 3-time MVP, a 13-time All-Star. He actually, his 56-game hitting streak, which he's most known for, was May 15th through July 16th, 1941. And he actually went on to go 72 of 73 after that. So I think that's pretty incredible. After he got out in that 57th game, he still went on to go 72 of 73. So just an incredible player. This is definitely my favorite card now. I'm just so proud to be an owner of this. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. By the way, the pop report on this, there's 97 of these. There's 1,051 higher. And one other thing, too. In the year of this card, he batted .381, 30 home runs, drove in 126, and obviously he was the AL MVP that year. And another thing about DiMaggio, he did join the military. That's probably what shortened his career. He probably would have played a lot longer. But I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you've enjoyed this series. Peace.